afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
So, how would you like to proceed? Means, what should we do? What's your requirement?
Sir, I'm thinking that there is a difficulty in performing uh, the good communication. So, because I did not find the suitable words most of the time to express myself. And there is also difficulty in grammar section also. But I think that if I can communicate in proper way, so I will code the grammar section also. So you have to make stress on the communication abilities. So because most of the time I feel I did not find suitable words, and I did not pick with how to communicate in these things.
Okay.
So, and fluency and accent also. So I didn't know that how to improve my accent because I have to communicate with British people. So if I talk with them in this way, so I think those people didn't understand what I am saying.
Okay. So first of all, I would like you to check one of the problem that you are speaking didn't instead of don't. So you should use don't. Like means I don't find new words, or means you are using didn't in place of don't.
Okay, so at this time I have to use present tense.
Yes, because you are speaking means whenever I go to communicate with the people, I don't find appropriate words to express myself, or like that. Or you told me something about that when you have to communicate with people from Britain. What was the problem? What you said?
I said that previously I said that I did not find word, but now I'm saying that I don't find any proper word, and because in between conversation when I start to think about the word, so it will create interruption in the communication.
Or you should say, don't say it will create. It creates.
Okay. It creates. Okay.
Yeah. Means most of the time you should use a present tense.
Okay.
No past, no future. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
So
another problem which I feel, but you are a teacher, you can judge my speaking level and my weakness in proper way. But I'm going to tell you that which I'm feeling. Another is there's a much pause in between the communication. I don't understand what is the problem. Maybe might be because of the weakness in vocabulary or in grammar, like this. Because I'm doing so much thinking time. I'm taking much more thinking time.
Okay. Don't worry for that, and I tell you, it may be very surprising for you that you know the pauses and the repetition of the words and some other we are using like means this is very natural speaking, you know. It's not actually something uncommon. This is very common. You need not to worry for all these things. I tell you some of the points here. You can note them down. Actually, the pauses, using the repetition of words and all. These are very common things in speaking. Even the native speaker of the English, they speak like that. Means, first of all, you must understand that you should not be worried much about making mistakes.
Okay.
You have to speak. You are in a learning stage. Definitely, you are going to commit mistakes. Don't focus on what you are speaking. Just focus on speaking. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
And the
Yes, sir. Another point is also that I have too much weakness in the in like asking question from another people, like interrogative type of sentences. So I'm feeling much more difficulty in this section.
This is also a very common problem. I'll come to that problem later. And the second point, don't try to avoid fillers. Actually, these are called fillers, noises, repetition of words and pauses. Actually, these are called fillers. And these are very common in speaking.
Okay.
So you don't need to be worried for that. Okay. And don't try to speak fast.
Okay.
It doesn't mean, or it doesn't actually show that you are very much fluent. Fluency is a different thing. Fluency means actually when you speak something, your words should look like connected to one another. They should not be spoken separately. Like, sir, I went there. This is not fluency, But if you say, I went there, the fluency is there. So don't try to speak fast. Don't try to avoid fillers. And don't be worried for committing mistakes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So this is the thing. And one thing, that what we speak is not written and what we write is not spoken.
Yes, sir.
As you know Hindi.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So suppose in Hindi we say, श्रीमान जी क्या आप मेरे साथ उस place तक, whatever the place may be, तक चलना पसंद करेंगे. This is written style. We don't speak like that. Would you mind coming with me to that place, or simply we ask in speaking, वहाँ चल रहे हो क्या? Like that.
Okay.
So this is means the spoken style.
Yes, sir.
So, and sometimes when we speak something or we start speaking something, we have a kind of problem that what we should start with. That is called starting problem or trouble.
Yes,
So that time we use like sir, actually, in fact means we start our sentence with these words.
Yes, sir.
So this is very natural, So don't be actually worried for the fillers, pauses and all. Okay.
Okay.
And then you told me something there, that you are not able to make questions.
Questions.
It's actually one thing, when we go to learn any language, making a question is more difficult than answering.
Yes, sir.
Because actually, suppose I ask, is it necessary for you to learn English? Then you simply answer, yes, it is.
Yes, sir.
Answering is very Me answering is easier.
Because I think that answer is that's why answer making answer is easy because while we are attempting answer at that time we choose or we select the word from question.
Yes.
But
But
so
when
that's
you
why answer
when you
is easy.
speak or when you make a question, it may be a problem with the people. Like means, is it necessary for you to learn English? It's a question. Is it necessary for you to learn English? It's a question. You simply answer, yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes. Where did you go yesterday in the morning? It's a question. Where did you go? I went to my friend's house. It's or my friend's house. Simply, this is the answer. Answer is easier than making a question.
Question.
So what you will do every day, that is your first homework. Means
Okay.
make 20 questions every day.
Okay.
You have to make 20 questions every day. And these questions may be from any field. Like means you can make any question like where are you from?
Okay.
Okay. Do you take exercise in the morning? When do you get up?
Okay.
Do you help
This
your
question related to everyday or daily work.
yeah,
Like this.
whatever it is, means to how often do you visit your doctor in a month?
Okay.
Like that means do you help your mother in kitchen or where do you go on weekends? It may be from any tense like present, past, future. Like where would you go
Okay.
next week or in your summer vacation?
Okay.
So these are the questions you have to make. Like why don't you drive a car? Answer, and you may write answer even. It's like I'm afraid of driving.
Okay.
I'm not perfect in driving.
Yes, sir.
I'm still learning.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be perfect in driving later. It will take some time. Like that. So you
Okay.
can make questions. This is your first homework,
Yes, sir. Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I would like you to ask me something. It's very simple questions.
Yes, sir.
I'll answer them and listen to me carefully.
Mm-hmm.
So ask me something.
Okay. I have to ask with you.
Yes, you ask me some
Okay.
questions. Yeah.
Okay. Where are you from?
I am from India.
Okay. In India, you are from which city?
I am from Gwalior actually. It is in MP, Madhya Pradesh.
Madhya Pradesh. Okay. So, from how long have you been there?
Yeah, since my birth.
Wow, good. Okay. Do you like your city?
Of course, I like my city. I love my city.
Okay. So, could you tell me what thing would you like? What thing would you like most about your city?
It's I think almost everything: education, medical facilities, the people, and the roads and markets.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my question was correct?
Yes, of
This
course.
question
Yes, of
which I
course.
asked?
Yes, of course.
Okay. And what about the weather over there?
It is almost hot. Climate
Okay.
is hot here,
Okay.
and almost you can say it is very hot. Almost the 8 months of the year.
Oh. I think, and after the hot season, what the weather? There's a winter?
Yeah, it's winter or yeah, it's winter. Actually, the atmosphere or the climate from October to February is very good.
Okay. And what are the rainy seasons?
It's raining. Rainy season is from June,
From
July,
June.
August, September.
Okay. Do you like rainy season?
Yes, of course, because actually we need water. So
Okay.
we should have rain.
Okay. And do you like to go outside for entertainment?
Yes, of course, definitely, it's my hobby, and I don't know whether you are going to be surprised by that or not. Even you won't believe. uh, Whenever I feel that I'm free for even a few hours,
Hmm.
I just pick up my car and I go out.
So, do you like long driving or not?
Yes, of course, it's my hobby. I like long driving with songs.
With songs. Okay, but I don't like long driving.
You don't like, but I like driving, and even I don't like to travel by
Hmm.
train.
Okay.
I like
Hmm.
travel by car.
Okay. I think long driving is good if we got proper roads and the pathways.
Yes.
So if there is sir, how can I explain this thing? Because I want to explain this.
Yes. Actually, yeah. So you want to speak about that why it is good or when it is good. So
Mm,
you want to speak like long driving.
mm,
Of course, long driving is good,
mm,
but it is good for those for those countries only where the routes or the roads conditions are good.
road conditions are good. Yes. So I like long driving when the conditions are good. So otherwise I don't like long driving. So if you want to go anywhere, which place do you like to go? Or sir, which place do you like to go, or which place did you like to go?
No, do you
Okay.
me in my country or out of my country?
You want to go out of country?
No, what are you asking? Means you are asking.
I'm asking that whenever you want to go outside or for entertainment, so which place do you like? Which specific place
Okay,
do you
okay,
like to go,
okay, okay,
or beach area
okay,
or
okay. I
some?
understand your question now. Yes, definitely. I would like to visit, natural places,
Okay,
places
good.
with rivers, mountains, forest.
Hmm.
These places I like very much. I don't like
Which
to go to
means
market or malls and all. I want to go to natural places, forest, rivers,
mm,
mountains. Yes,
it means you like to see natural beauty.
yes, definitely. I love
Okay.
it, and I take photographs there.
Mm,
I like it very much.
okay. And where did you go last time for enjoyment?
Yes. In the month of March, actually. In the month of March, I went to, it's a place, it's a religious place here in India. The name is Chitrakoot. Actually, if you search it on internet, you'll come to know.
Okay.
So it's a very beautiful place and it's very natural place.
Okay.
So
So, what's the specific thing about that place?
actually, if you know about Lord Ram, actually when he was sent to forest by his mother, he actually, he spent 14 years there in that forest. So everything related to him is there, like the mountains, the cave where he lived and all. So it's very natural place and it's very religious place. It gives you a kind of very soothing feeling. Means you feel peace,
So, sir, how much time it will take to reach that place from your area?
Yeah, it is actually 400 kilometers from here.
400 kilometers.
So,
So,
I went by car.
you went by your car.
Yes.
Okay. So, any train or any other vehicle is available to visit that area?
Yes. Train, you can go by train, you can go by bus.
So, what do you think that which one is suitable or which one is perfect to go over that area by our own car or by the public transport?
Yeah, public transport is better actually. If you don't want to take any kind of pain or any tension or problem, and train is the right way, right option to go there. Because train, you just have to sit there and you have to get down at your destination. You don't have to think much about all that. But when you go by your car, it is adventurous. You have to cross many cities and all. So sometimes you have to stop your car at dhavas. You understand dhava? Yes. Dhaba means the small hotels on highways where you can have food, you can have
Yeah, sir, I understand.
what you call in your language, I don't know. But in Hindi we speak
No, I heard about Dawa.
Yeah. So we stop there and we have tea there. So it is very, enjoying or enjoyable.
So these things are only possible when we are going by our own car.
Yes.
So, sir, did you think that the public transport take much more time? I want to explain that कि public transport से अगर जाएंगे तो वो ज़्यादा time लेगी. I want to ask this thing. How can I explain this? How can I ask this question?
Yeah. Does public transport take much time?
Does
Does public transport
take much time? Does public transport take much time?
Yeah, little bit more than that you can say, because actually by car it takes 8 or 10 hours actually, But when you go by public transport like by train, it takes
12 hours.
Yeah, because actually, it stops at or it halts at stations.
Yes.
So, that's why it takes time.
Okay. And another question, I'm thinking about another question.
So yeah, okay, I ask you. So are you a medical student or what means actually?
Pardon, sir?
Are you a medical student?
Sir, your voice is interrupted. Can you repeat again?
Yes, sure. Are you a medical student?
Yes, sir. I'm a medical student. Not a medical student yet because I am completed my MBBS.
Okay, okay, very good. You have
And
completed
yes,
MBBS.
so yes, so I have to explain more, or I have to wait to ask another
No,
question.
no, no. If you can explain it in detail, that would be fine. You'll get an opportunity to speak more.
Okay,
So that would be better if you can tell me something more about your
okay,
education and all.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I have completed my MBBS,
Mm-hmm.
and after completing MBBS, I did my internship of 1 year.
Okay.
And after that, I have attempted my exam of Royal College, which is called MRCOG, which is member of Royal College of Obstetrician and Gynecology
Very good.
from UK.
Very good.
And I have cleared that part,
Mm-hmm.
and I have completed my training, which is required for the second part. And now I am preparing for to attempt the second part in coming September.
Very good. So you are going to be a doctor.
Yes, I am going to become a surgeon.
Okay, gynecologist. Hmm?
Yes.
That's very good. So you want to go in government job or you just want to establish your own hospital?
Mm, um, it's uh, it's so far. That time is will take much long time. I want to say that ये बहुत time लेगा. How can I explain this sentence?
It may take some time.
Yes, it may take some time
Or it
because
may take long time, you can say.
long time. It may take long time because I have to clear my second and then third part. After that, I will complete my I will complete my studies. So after that, I am able to join any hospital as a specialist. So at this time, at this time. At this time, I am eligible to join the hospital, but I don't want to do any job at this time.
Yes.
I want to become, I want to achieve some higher qualification. So let's see after that the situation, because after because making our own clinic, I think it's a little bit difficult.
Yes,
So
yes.
first I will prefer to work at the government hospitals, and after that I will think about this, the
Okay.
private clinic.
Because actually, if you want to establish your own hospital, first of all, you have to be an experienced doctor. That is the
Yeah.
first requirement, and after that, you must have some capital with you
Yes, sir.
to establish a good and well furnished and with the and a hospital with all kind of modern facilities.
Facilities.
Yeah.
And to establish our own clinic or hospital, we have to manage all the things. Not only and we have to take much more headache about all these things, management, accountancy, all these things.
Yes, yes, yes.
So let's see.
So, but it would be better for you to get a job first after taking or after completing your education.
Yes, sir.
That would be the best option for you to go for a job,
Yes,
have
sir.
some experience, learn more and more practically, and after that means you may decide or you may go for your own clinic or hospital.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes,
first
sir.
thing is first means you should have a good experience.
Yes, sir.
Means practically, because you have to learn everything means as if you are going to be a surgeon, you should be master expert
Yes.
at it.
Yes, I have to be master expert in everything related to my field.
Yes, yes, because you are going to perform cesarean and all, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have to be an expert in all that, and that you may be an expert or you can be an expert by the time, by your experience,
Yes, sir.
by performing operations and all.
Yes, sir.
First of all, you have to work under your senior doctor, and then you will become a senior.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I think it needs practice and practice.
Of course, practice makes a man perfect.
Mhm. Yes, sir, of
Mhm.
course.
So,
So one thing that I also want to improve my vocabulary. So I want to use suitable words in between the conversation, which looks nice, which make my conversation good,
instead of suitable, you should say appropriate.
appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
And
want to use appropriate words, right?
appropriate. Apart from all these things, grammar, fluency, and I have to improve. I have to get the appropriate word, and so I have also weak point in this area also.
Actually, I tell you here a very simple tip. Actually, if you want to improve your vocabulary, then you should have a newspaper in English.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have newspaper. I try most of the time, and I memorize new word with sentences. But during conversation, I'm unable to use that sentence, and after that, some time I forget those words.
But I am not telling you to read it.
Okay.
What I am going to suggest you is it may be little bit different what you did in the past with the newspaper. You know, you have to take the newspaper and you have to choose a paragraph. It may be from that political portion, or maybe from sports news, or whatever it may be. You have to read a paragraph.
Okay.
That's the first thing. You have to read it, but you have to read it aloud,
Okay.
and you have to keep a notebook with you. That notebook should be divided, or means should be separated alphabetically, like A,
Okay.
B, C, D, E, and E, like that. And when suppose you are during reading and you come across with a word which you don't know, then what you should do, suppose that word is simultaneously, then you open your notebook and as note it down simultaneously and
Okay.
find the meaning of that word, either in your online dictionary or offline dictionary. You can find the meaning of it on internet
Okay.
and write it there. That's all. You don't have to learn it.
Okay.
Just note it down. That's all. You have done your job. And keep reading. And definitely, when you read a paragraph, you are going to have at least 10 to 15 new words which are new for you, and you think you don't know the meaning of all these words. And you have already noted them down.
Okay.
And you read it for 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, that's all. And the next day, when you read it, another paragraph, you find some more new words, or it may be it may be possible that you come across with the same word which you studied the previous day, like simultaneously. Suppose it you come across with the same word which you came across yesterday or last week. Then you try to recollect the meaning. Oh, I studied that simultaneously. What is the meaning? And now suppose you it doesn't come into your mind, then you just open your notebook at the page S and find the meaning. Oh, simultaneously meaning is this. When you do it again and again and again, then the new words will be in your mind forever without any learning. Because by learning, you can keep them for a short time in your mind. But after some time, they remove from your mind. So it's better to do that practice almost every day for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So that is the best way to improve your vocabulary.
Okay. So you are saying that the words which I have wrote in my notebook. So I have not to memorize.
No need.
At that time.
No need. Just
so during reading afterward for more days, I found the same word and it will memorize automatically.
Yes.
Okay.
Because actually that is the natural way of learning. The things which are natural. The things which are natural, they are always effective, you know.
Okay.
You like, people like, the world likes natural things. We don't like artificial things. We may like artificial things for some time, for a moment only. You know, even if you go to see a movie, and if when you see any emotional scene or any comedy scene, if the acting is natural, you it makes you happy. When if suppose you are watching a movie and the comedy scene is there, and if the acting of the actors are natural, you laugh and you feel happy. But if suppose they are making or they are making some actions to make you laugh, it doesn't make you laugh, even you get irritated, right? So what I am telling, why I am telling you this, natural people like natural things.
Yes,
And natural things are effective.
Yes,
so this is the natural way of learning. You are learning, you are reading a paragraph, you are noting them down. Next, if you come across with the same word, you again actually turn your notebook, you find it, again it is in your mind. When you do it many times, it is in your mind for a long time.
Okay. This natural thing is effective and long lasting also.
Yes. Natural is natural, you know.
Yes,
River is flowing means river is flowing. Birds are flying in the sky, they are flying. Sun is shining, sun is shining. It is raining, everything is natural. The natural things are long lasting and very effective. They have impact on us. I think you are getting what I want to say.
Yes, sir.
So believe in natural things. Do natural things.
Yes, sir. I got your point.
Try to avoid artificial things, artificial activities.
Yes, sir.
If you can become, or if you are able to become natural, you will be successful in your life.
Yes, sir. Well, sir, I have to ask one question. That when we meet someone or talking someone, so what sentences and what are the ways, different ways we ask initially in conversation? That one is the how are you and how are you doing?
Okay.
Like these, I think there are many. I asked from many different ways. So could you tell me about this?
Sure. I'm going to tell you.
So one thing is, how do you do?
Yes.
Can I ask from in casual way, how do you do?
Yes, actually, when
I
you
don't.
meet someone, or
Mm,
suppose you meet someone actually whom you don't know, but
mm,
you think you have to talk to him or talk to her,
mm,
and then definitely you have to take initiative. Then what you
mm,
do, you go close to that person and you
mm.
simply say, "How do you do? I am Fatima."
How do you do?
Yes,
Okay.
how do you, because you don't know that person,
Mm,
but you have to start the conversation
mm,
in a formal way.
mm.
Then you have to say, "How do you do? I'm Fatima."
Okay.
Then
Mm,
then he or she will say, "How do you do, Miss or Mrs. Fatima? I am this."
okay.
Are you
Mm,
getting? The very first time we speak in that way.
mm. So if I ask someone, how do you do? I am Fatma. So another person will reply in the same, how do you do? Or
Yes, yes.
like,
How do
yes,
you?
teacher,
Yes.
I am fine.
No, 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 no. Fine. He
Okay.
he or she will say, "How do you do, Fatima? I am Ruby or whatever may be the name." Okay. So it is in that way.
Okay. Okay.
But the second
Okay.
time when you meet,
Mm-hmm.
you should say, "How are you?"
How are you? Okay.
Yes. That time you say, "I'm fine, thank you." And what about you? "I'm very good, thank you."
Okay.
Yes. So this is the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now I
Okay.
tell you something here, a topic I tell you. It's a topic for speaking. Let's take that topic. This is morning time. So I'm going to speak about that. Listen to me. You know, morning time from 4 a.m. to
Mm.
7 a.m. is a very nice time for everyone.
Yes, sir.
How it is good for everyone, that I am telling you.
Okay.
You see, most of the students, they get up early in the morning and they want to study because the atmosphere is very quiet, very cool. There is no noise, there is no pollution. So whatever they study, they can keep it in their mind for a long, long time. So it's a good time for students.
Mm.
And you know, some of the ladies,
Mm.
housewives, they get up in the morning to finish their domestic work. They want to finish cooking, washing, cleaning, and all.